Channel, the Sane Society. I don't come here as much as I used to. I've been much too busy, and there haven't been any questions for me to answer. So I'd let you know some time ago. I've said most of what I need to say here, and I will answer your questions. However, if something really comes back to my mind and I forget about it, then the topic come back again, I'm going to share it with you all. Well, that's what happened. The topic really on my mind a few days ago. And then I said, well, I need to go on YouTube, but what was that thought I had? Forgot about it. Then it came back. So that means it's something you got to know. Something you'd be nice if you knew. Not. I say things personally, but it's not about me. It's about you. Some people out there who's listening, I know who you are. You think you know me, but you don't. You may know of me, but there's a song about that. You think you know the one who sleep with you at night and long to kiss your lips and long to hold you tight. Oh, you never know the one who loves you so, but you don't know me. So let's get right to it. I had an uncle. May he rest in power and strength. And I think about him often, taught me many lessons in life, like my father. However, one thing that he did, he played music a lot of times, rock and roll, whatever. He was always around music. Even when it's time to go to bed, he would have the music on. And I never really. Now, when I was younger, teenagers, yeah, I was like everybody else. I had my boom box and like to go partying, dancing. But I never been to the point that I got to have music. I'm perfectly at peace with peace and quiet. I mean, I love peace and quiet. I love it. I love it. So I began to think about that idea because some people would tell you, just put on some music. I thought about that. I said, well, why do people listen to music a lot? Why do they have to be entertained doing something besides thinking? And I look at myself, I say, when have I done that? I don't remember ever doing that. If something's on my mind, I read. Reading was my escape, if you want to say. I find a good book and read and refresh my whole spirit. Reading, it grounds me, refresh my whole spirit because reading is spiritual because it for those who have the wherewithal, It's purely imagination. I mean, you can make the pictures in your mind better than any movie can when you're reading. You can, the way the scene is described, if someone describe a scene, you can paint that picture in your mind better than any movie producer can do. And it's personal to you. The green, the type of color, the green you like, you can paint the picture. So I came to a conclusion, and you can let me know what your thoughts on this. When people are not happy with their thoughts, they got to have music to distract them sometimes. Now, why do I like peace and quiet? Because when I'm peaceful and it's quiet, there's a conversation going on. It's usually me listening to what you may call God. Oh, he's always speaking. Always speaking. You know, there was a time I would listen to the devil more than God. So when you listen to the devil, you don't even know about God. So yeah, and it's unavoidable. You all going to do it. Listen to the devil from time to time. If you're wise, you grow up, you listen to him less and less, and you know how to shut him down, and you know how to open the gates to the great I am. So that's what I be doing. Because he got a lot to share. And all you got to do is listen. Listen to everything. If you watch a good movie, you're still listening because he's speaking to you in that movie. You read a good book, you're listening because he's speaking to you in that book. He's increasing your understanding of what you're looking at, what you're reading. It's all within you. He lives in you. You're part of the great I am. I love in the morning when the symphonies come and start singing a symphony to me. Man, that is heavenly. I almost know what they're saying in the music through my imagination, through what the great I am is telling me they're saying. They're so beautiful. I got a video about that. Go back and looking for it. I talk about a heavenly morning because you hear these birds singing about daybreak. That's when they're the loudest. If the birds around, they're the loudest at daybreak because they're welcoming in the new day. That's when usually you have the crow. He's welcome in the new day. What is he saying? If you knew Arabic, you know what the rooster is saying. Everything is praising the great I am. So that's it. Not to prolong this video, I just had something to say. Welcome y'all in the chat. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate your intelligence. Yeah, that's all I want to say. I'm always communing with the creator, so music is like a distraction to me. Some people just have it all the time. You don't only speak to people these days, most of the time, because they're walking around with something in their ear. That's stupid. I'm going to tell you why. Because if you walk around with something in your ear, you're not paying attention to your surroundings. You're putting yourself in danger. So when you speak to somebody, they can't hear you. Somebody could tell you, hey, a bomb is falling off the sky. You wouldn't even hear him. And by the time you took your earphones out and looked up, it's too late. So don't do that, young people. Don't walk around with stuff in your ears. That's stupid. That is so silly. And you're not listening. So to my friends and acquaintances out there, you want to know why I don't like music? I say I don't like music. I say I don't listen to it. You don't see me coming here playing a lot of music. But I did just sing you a song, didn't I? The point is, I like peace and quiet because I'm talking to the great I am. I don't need music to keep me happy. Thank you for coming by.